What's up with y'all, man? We are back with another GTA 6 video. Before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But to get into this, I want to talk about something I've been talking about previously in my GTA 6 videos about, Lucia and Jason. I brought up the fact, that this definitely seems like it's going to be based off of the whole Bonnie and Clyde situation, especially from a lot of the clues and hints we get from the trailer, seeing them walk through the bodega together, doing robberies, masked up as robbers and everything. And at the end, we see Lucia, kind of try to confirm trust between her and Jason. They both say like trust. And it seems very Bonnie and Clyde-ish, and I know I'm not the only one on that island because I see it in the GTA community a lot about what the story can be with Lucia and Jason and everything. I want to talk about some clues that we have out here in the GTA 6 community that, and in a trailer that can confirm some stuff we can see, in this video game once it comes out. So to get into it, overall, I've been said I think it's going to be something with betrayal when it comes to the story with GTA 6, Lucia and Jason. Because if you sit here and think about it, a lot of Rockstar games is based off betrayal. Seriously, like Red Dead, betrayal, Bully, betrayal, GTA 5, betrayal, GTA 4, betrayal, and San Andreas, betrayal. It's always been betrayal. You see what I'm saying? Like people switching up and stuff like that. Big Smoke. Michael lying about who he is. And everything is just betrayal, right? So I just don't see them pulling away from that betrayal type of scenario when it comes to GTA 6. That's been their formula, and I just started noticing that really. Like, damn. It even went down like that in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm like, this is crazy. So pushing forward, I'm starting to think what my theory was with betrayal being front line in the story. I'm thinking that is true because Lucia, we see her in this trailer, basically where this woman's like, how did you get her? She's like, bad luck, I guess. I think she actually supposed to be locked up for a long time, but they might put her out on, probation or something like that if she brings a special someone to them or gives them some evidence for someone, you know what I'm saying? Or she gives them some pointers on something. I can be wrong. I got many speculations in this video. Just hold tight. But what if Lucia actually is put out on the streets, on probation to set up Jason? What if she's put out on the streets to bring, the prison back Jason, like set him up whole time while she's out there and supposed to be setting him up and everything. She falls in love with Jason, so it makes it harder for her to turn him into the feds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's betrayal. It's a lot of ways it can go. I also, thought about this. I've heard out in the community people saying that they think that Jason is an undercover and stuff like that, but I don't know about that. At first, I was kind of like, oh, that'd be a crazy story. Jason's an undercover cop. He is a little shaky in the trailer when you see him in the car and everything. He's kind of like, shaky and jittery. And at the end of the trailer, we see that Lucia's actually the one that's kind of telling him like trust, right? And he's like, trust, like he's nervous. So when I first seen that, I'm like, yeah, he's the jittery one. It's like Lucia is the one that's in charge or everything. She's running in front of the group in the bodega. She has the money. She just looks very calm, like she's running the show, right? So pushing forward, maybe Jason is not a cop. Maybe he just is working with a gang or something they're going up against. Lucia, maybe she just gets out freely on probation because of good behavior or something. Lucia and Jason are working together. Somehow, some way, I think one of them are going to trade on each other. Or, like I said, maybe Jason is a cop and he falls in love with Lucia. Maybe he's a cop, he falls in love with Lucia and everything, and then he ends up not wanting to turn her in because he loves her. Now you got to find a way how to trick the feds out of him turning Lucia in, which makes sense if you think about it, because you see them in a getaway car and police and everything. They're robbing bodegas, like, almost like they're in that vibe, like one last store so we can get away, from Vice City and everything. It makes sense. But it doesn't confirm that he's a cop. But I'm saying it would be a crazy story if he's revealed to be an undercover cop. You know what I'm saying? And he reveals like, hey, I got to turn you in, but I really care about you. And maybe, with you being Lucia, you get that option like you got in GTA 5, rather than, you unalive Jason or you push forward and hit the road with him. You get to, choose those routes, which will be a crazy choice, but he doesn't have to be a cop. Maybe he works with someone. Maybe, Jason works with the enemy and then he switches up on Lucia and Lucia's got her back back against the wall and stuff like that. But I want to shout this person out. I don't know his name, but every video I've posted recently, he'll put in the comments that like, hey, check out the song. I'm telling you, bro, the song has the clues, right? So I finally had some time on my hands to kind of sit back and look at some lyrics with the song, man. I think you might be on to something. And, you know, from my knowledge, GTA has been putting clues in their songs to explain little things with the story. But, I mean, still take it with a grain of salt. But I took you up on that, you know, that offer to go just rock out and look through the song, and it definitely has some crazy lyrics. The song is called Love Is a Long Road. As you push through with everything, these are the lyrics that stuck out to me. It says, there was a girl, I knew she said she cared about me. She tried to make my world what she thought it should be. And that was the only phrase that stuck out to me that in that song. So it seems like if you put it on this trailer, like you stamp it on a trailer with the characters, maybe Lucia gets out, and like I said in previous videos, she's the criminal. She's the one in the orange jumpsuit in the trailer. Anyways, we never see Jason in no orange jumpsuit. He's actually kind of standoffish. She's going up for probation and shit. Maybe she gets out and she becomes like addicted to it. She's like wanting money. She's trying to stack, get money. She's getting lost in the sauce whole time. Maybe her and Jason made a plan from the jump, like, let's not get lost in this. And she does. And whole time when she does that, it's like basically she's trying to make Jason get on the same time, and it's her like, come on, what are you doing? Let's get some money. But he's telling her like, bro, it's going overboard, it's getting dangerous and stuff like that. So she's basically trying to shape up his world, what she think his world should be. So it makes sense. I mean, maybe we're ODing on that, but it does make sense. I'm not gonna lie. And that's why I said betrayal comes into play when money and stuff gets involved and shit is getting tight with them. And she's like, man, fuck all this. Like, you gotta go. Like, you might have to go, and I'll take all this shit by myself. Like, that's why I said at the end, I will not be shocked if you gotta choose Jason or Lucia, or hit the road with Jason, or turn him in, or Jason, he hits the road, or he has to turn Lucia in. You know what I'm saying? Overall, maybe that's how they fall in love. They're doing jobs together. They're doing jobs together, bad things whole time. They're both strangers to each other, but that brings them closer, and they start to care about each other. And in the end, we're attached to both of them. That's a good strategic way of writing a story, because we'll be invested in both characters. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Rockstar has always stuck to that betrayal storyline. And guess what? I don't see them changing it in this storyline. And another thing that just stuck out to me, once again, like I said in previous videos, the ending of that trailer when they're like, trust. You know, it's like they're reassuring, like, do we have trust here? Like, are we on the same page still? Like, one of them is stepping out of line. You guys, or am I tripping, guys? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like almost like one of them are stepping out of line. Like, almost like Jason is questioning her. So he's like, man, I don't know about this, man. And she's like, you trust me, right? We're good. Like, it's almost one of those scenarios. Like, maybe I can be wrong, maybe I'm thinking too deep about it, but man, this has me thinking, just thinking about everything. The thing that made me do this video was me looking back on all the GTAs a couple days ago, like looking at videos and scenes and cut scenes and stuff, and I'm like, damn, everything has betrayal in it. Like San Andreas with Big Smoke and fucking just everything. Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. It's looking like we might get betrayal in GTA 6. It's seeming to be we might get GTA 6 betrayal storyline. And you push forward and everything, you look at the lyrics to that song, Love Is a Long Road. It seems like something's going to get forced, and they're going to be stuck in a Bonnie Clyde situation, just like the movie. And it's another, like a spinoff of it, like it's called Queen and Slim with Daniel Kaluuya in it. And that's how their shit played out for real. Like, they went down to the end of it, bro. They crashed out to the end of the whole thing. They went down swinging, just robbing stores and shit. So maybe that can be what it is. I can be wrong, but comment down below, guys. What do you think will happen in a GTA 6 story? Do you think the song means anything? Do you think they're going to betray each other? Do you think anything I said in the video will happen? Comment down below. Let me know. Unfortunately, it's the end of the video. I want y'all to hit me up on my Instagram at I Like Gaming, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace, guys. Until next time.